Hear the roar hit the door. New tonight, leaders in Indian Shores are sounding the alarm on hurricane evacuations. New hurricane sirens are now in place and ready to warn people on Pinellas County's coastline when it's time to leave. ABC Action News reporter Sarah Hollenbeck was there as beach leaders tested the sirens for the very first time.
Indian Shores leaders are testing this equipment, but come a major hurricane, these sirens could save your life.
It is extremely important when you're told to leave the island that you leave the island.
Indian Shores Police Chief Richard Swan says the new hurricane sirens will only sound when a mandatory evacuation is called. And when you hear them, it's time to get up and go.
To make sure there is no doubt that when an evacuation is ordered, you hear these sirens, it's time to leave the island.
Studies show not enough people are heeding those warnings. A recent AAA study found 1 in 4 Floridians would ignore evacuation warnings. 60% would only evacuate for a Category 3 storm or higher. And 2 in 5 say high gas prices factor into their decision to evacuate.
If you have 15 feet or 10 feet of water, it's going to take down walls. It's going to move cars.
That's why Katrina Hale takes every storm seriously and makes plans to evacuate her guests at Sanglow Villas if and when an evacuation is called.
If they really don't want to go, they want to gamble, then I try to find them safer shelters that are not in harm's way.
The new sirens replace this older system, which no longer works.
The other one was so sad. It really was no warning at all. It was horrible. It sounded like something's battery was dying, so this is wonderful.
The Indian Shores Police Chief tells me that the sirens are loud enough to be heard north to Indian Rocks Beach and south to Treasure Island. Together, 3 siren towers will sound once Pinellas County issues a mandatory evacuation. And this year, because of updated flood maps, more homeowners fall into those higher risk zones.
Everybody knows the weather is so unpredictable and it can come on you in a rush. And if you're not prepared, especially in a hurricane situation when you have to evacuate, it's especially important.
In Indian Shores, Sarah Hollenbeck, ABC Action News.